Well, that wasn't a very promising sound right there. Hopefully I'm on. Let's see what's going on here. It just gave a noise of like almost like the equivalent of going uh-oh. But no, I'm on. Okay. Cool. Then in that case, right. Let me just grab stuff real quick. And then we'll get going. I need to grab, say for instance, the lobby ID and all the rest of it. So just bear with. We'll also write lobby ID via here. So let's go. Lobby ID. What's that? 64356435585 X-Ray Quebec, right? 643585XQ. Nice. We pin that. We take that. Ping that. Sorry, I will be with you all in just a moment properly. I'm just being a boomer, doing boomer things. But hello to those who are here. Hope you're doing well. And hell, I just saw someone is here and you are here hella early. I'm literally just pressed the go live button, as it were. So you have to excuse my slight unpreparedness. Such is often the way when I'm streaming via PlayStation, mostly because I try and ping on the PC as well. Especially if it's been a recording session day like today. Try to keep it on until I'm settled. Right. Right. Okay, let's get to it. I'll probably do a warm-up hunt versus something with a. You know what? Let's just do the event quest as a warm-up. Easy peasy, nice and squeezy. When do chemists sing? Activate lucky voucher. Go. No thoughts, head empty hunting over here. Nice. No, Elmo. I have specifically chosen this character at the exact time because I'm not prepared. Hit me. Okay, don't hit me, just look at me then. Angry chicken, apparently. I question that. Dodging too early. That's okay. What's not okay, though, is not having on close range coating. Thank you. Oh, did you see that 71 in there? I sure did. I used to prefer playing without damage numbers, but I'm getting back into playing with damage numbers at the moment. Courtesy of doing every stream with damage numbers on. Man. I was kind of hoping that was a... Nope, never mind. Not just in general, never mind. Let's push this. Nice miss. Nice, it looked towards me. Perfect timing. Otherwise that would have been a side hit. Oh, wound destroyed. Probably running back to its hidey hole now. Let's see if I can get a mount before it runs away anywhere, though. Do 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 do. Can I catch you? Ooh, almost. I should have got further ahead before I jumped off though. That's a mistake. What a mistaker to make her. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Oh. Excelente! Moving on. As always, if there are any weapon or monster requests, or both of course, let me know and I can accommodate where possible. Do I have? No, that's a regular Jindahad. I still need to work out how to get Zoocide to appear more often as an investigation, because I haven't even had one yet, which is a shame. The other day I had to keep jumping into other people's SOSs to get one. Maybe let's do some helping other people then. Hello Q, nice to have you here as always. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you are doing well. This is wide range. Yeah, this is the one I want. Or is it this one now? Let's do paralysis. Yeah, let's do the paralysis one. I'm just going to leave it saying the word fix in the build, but it's fixed for all intents and purposes. Let's grill a meal because I can. Nice one. Yes. Then let's help someone on a sauce flare for Zoocide. Okay, I want to fight him. You're doing well? Good to hear. I'm doing just fine also. Thank you for asking. Hold on, that one's nearly finished. I want one with the they've been going for like this one. They've been going for a minute. Probably a couple by the time that I've yeah. See, this is why you gotta be quick. It's me standing around being a dirt means that the quests go pretty quickly while everybody's wanting to play the game. Lucky voucher and go. Session was full and could not be joined. See, it's just so on the pulse. Don't worry, when the hype for the new Monster Hunter, this game being new, dies down, I'll be able to just carry on playing as normal and actually join SOS flares. That's the only reason why it's a bit difficult to get into a hunt. Just from its popularity over anything else. I did forget to reset the inventory though, so hopefully it's not too bad. I have to go down via my Sekire. Thank you very much. Someone took some damage. Let's just heal up. And then go Nullberry for the Frenzy guys. Because there's a few people running Frenzy, as expected. It didn't activate my triangle one. Oh. Oops, I was attacking as it was about to do the thing. I thought it already done a roar or something. And I just happened to get randomly lucky. But no. Paralysis? I've been in the fight for like a minute. Right, let's activate this. Then what I need to do is heal my teammate. Oh! There's a glaive on the team. Very nice. I do also need to get the old Divine Blessing running for everyone. So let's get that set. Like so. Then let's just do the old classic. And stock up on the Echo Waves. Paralysis number 2, by the way. Because paralysis is fair and balanced. Oh, I did get the wound. I didn't think I got the wound, so I wasn't even trying to note stack. I derped. How did none of us get hit by the previous attack, though? That's crazy. Oh, and to be a good teammate, I need Worm's Bane to help remove the crystals. And I almost rolled that raw. Ready? Here comes the wilt crystals. And then we just get rid of those. I think I discussed before, if I were to break the ones nearest Zoocide, the fire shouldn't spread it to the outer ones. But hey, attacking the ones next to me is also a good plan. It's a pretty attack to see from a bit of a distance, I have to say. It's just not nice to be in. It's pretty damning. So you look at the insect glaive guy go. That attack is so cool looking. See if I can proc another paralysis. Nope, never mind. Let's heal some people up. Ooh, ooh, how did that hand miss me? I was right on it. I wasn't dead to rights, but he sure as hell should have had me. I need to heal the bow user. Let me just quickly, just get another paralysis real quick. I'm sure one of these guys might also have a paralysis something or other go on. Which is why my status attack up melody is helping out quite nicely. Because it's affecting more than just me. Of course. And we go Echo Wave Paralysis. I anticipated an attack, hence me using the potion. What's also nice is that you can make more than one bubble at a time. So you can see it's going to be taking damage from double bubble. A fact that I should make more use of these days. Seeing as I noticed it before and I didn't, like, add in. And now he's got 3 bubbles attacking him. That's the power of the bubbles. You just got multiple small amounts of ticks, all working in tandem. Also, this team did a really good job. This has been a very efficient match. Hunt, however you may describe it. I could, however, do with healing my teammates. I could be a better teammate. There we go. And paralysis. And yeah, this has got Rocksteady on it. I should be using the Rocksteady more often. Don't mind me just totally forgetting how my builds work. I need to keep an eye on both my health and my allies. So I'm going a bit too gung-ho right now. There we go. I need to put status attack back up, I think. Nice. See, they're just getting wound destroys everywhere. I'm not even at the head, where I should be. Oh, okay, that will do it. That will do it. I don't think I was the final hit, but it would have been funny if that was the final hit, just bopping him in the head with my doot stick. As a very enthusiastic person with their emote. Let's, I know I've got more I can carve, but I want to set off fireworks. Oh, never mind. I wouldn't have been able to have finished the carve anyway. Nice. Very quick. Items used. Okay. I thought it might say, you know, heals and buffs applied to team, but no, just items used. Sure, that also works. I really actually do want to keep fighting more Zooshias because I want to make the remaining part of the armor, for one. And I want to make probably some Zooshia weapons as well, maybe. For sure, I'd like to make a Zooshia build for Lance. Zooshia Crystal Horn is my last remaining piece.
See you later.
So let's maybe go again. Also, just out of interest, does it bring me back to the right lobby? Yes, it absolutely does.
Yes.
Worlds used to be kind of buggy on release, where if you went into a quest, sometimes it could just collapse the lobby. That's why I was checking it just there. I mean, of course, it got fixed over time, but it used to be somewhat painful. This version of the quest hasn't got amazing rewards attached to it, but at least I'm in the quest. That's kind of what matters right now. Then let's just I forgot to be using my stickers like a sensible person. Hello, Portable. Nice to have you here as always. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. As always, the invitation to join me is there. I mean, you've got me on your friends list, and I've got the lobby code in the description, but it's up to you. You've probably got more important things. You've probably got other things going on for the day, so it's all good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you is good. And let's see about killing this Zooshia then. Zooshia round 2. Different team Boogaloo. Oh, is that a 30-second paralysis by just turning up to the fight? I think it might be. Also, someone else on the team's got wide-range stuff by the looks of it. Good. My day is doing just fine, thank you, Portable. Certainly better than yesterday's. I've just been, to be fair, today's just been kind of just, I've just been on a mad recording session, if I'm honest. Ready for when the campaign after the next one releases on EU4. I like to just get ahead, because I do things in chunks for it. Ow. Oh yeah, Rocksteady's not back yet. Let's just heal everyone. There we go. Oh, someone's also Dragon Blighted. Silly me. Let's remove Dragon Blight for him. I don't seem to see any one of these guys seems to be running Frenzy Virus. Looking at it. Oh, let's help their stamina in case they're having issues. They're probably not, but let's done it. You didn't ask yesterday, what will they give my dad? My dad's been on chemotherapy and all sorts of things over the years, Portable. So yes. As I sort of said yesterday, he's had skin cancer for the last 10 years, mate. So he's been given all sorts of various treatments under the sun. So I think me and my sister are going to go see him in the next couple of days, just to touch base with him. Thank you for asking. And then when I see him, I'll find out more about what's actually happened. Because while my dad is on the melodramatic side sometimes, he didn't exactly sound sane with distress. Because it's not an easy thing to go through either. I see you've joined the lobby. I'll be with you once this fight's over. Hopefully this team will be quick like the last team. We'll see. And unfortunately there's not space in this lobby for you to join us. Because Zoocide quests go by way too quick. That's it, give me the head. Ow. Oh no, actually that didn't hit me. We're good. Oh, that did though. Never mind. You're not named Raw Meat, you're named Portable Airline, of course. Also, yes, I did accidentally just say air mine. You are definitely not an air mine. If I said raw meat or anything of the sort, then that's totally wrong. Hello Mortis, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Monster Hunter. Hope you're doing well. Rocksteady's still down, so I can't actually use that as a crutch. Well, not as a crutch, but just as a useful feature. Let's go for the Wormsbane. How am I doing? I'm doing very well, thank you for asking. Hope same for you. Right, let's help these guys get rid of some of these Wilt crystals. Wait a minute, why is it not getting rid of this one? Ah, whatever. Is what it is. Nobody's dying. Team is set. Let's just get them up to 100 in case they're running peak performance. Let's get going. Hey, paralysis. That almost sounds like a helpful status to have in the team. You're the first one to like the stream. Thank you, Mortis. I appreciate that. Ooh. What game is this? This is Monster Hunter Wilds. This is the latest installment in the famous Capcom series, Monster Hunter. I, however, am getting targeted down and I'm currently way hurt. Let's run away. Whew. That was not handy. That was what some may call very not cash money. Yeah, this team's looking a little bit slow, Portable, so I might be with you in a little bit later than I expected here. I say that to hide my own skill issue as well, of course. Ow. It's fine. If I die, it doesn't matter. I'm the one keeping the team alive. As long as the team don't die, I can die. It's a weird logic to have, but it's the logic I tend to have when I'm running healing and support. Please be as late as I would like. I don't want to be. I want this team to be able to just, like, one-shot KO Zoocide. The sooner the better. But unfortunately I don't decide the speed of my team. I can only deal the damage I deal. Mind you, I might not need to necessarily run my wide-range build quite so often. People seem accustomed now to Zoocide. You can tell how quickly a monster is, how long it's been since Monster was released from how good the general people are at playing the game. Oh, okay, never mind. We quest failed. Everybody got wiped by the fire. They were all stood too close. So was I. I'm coming back. Post whatever quest you would like, I'll be right with you. Anything you want to hunt is what we'll do, Portable. You choose. In the meantime, I will run. What to run now? Again, any weapon requests I will happily honour. Let's warm up with... Well, not warm up. I've already done warm up per se. Okay, just this once. No, just this always. I'm more than happy to do any quest you want. Like, honestly, it's not a you must follow me. You have kindly joined me. So it's not a I must decide everything. It's whatever you need to hunt or whatever you would like to hunt takes as much priority as what I want to hunt. And my answer is I'll hunt everything. This sword is just so nice though. The Zoocide sword is just so cool. How are the hammers in this one? Slightly better than I initially gave credit for, Q, but they have... I mentioned before that they adjusted the jump ledge mechanics. Connection lost. Okay, let's see. Do I need to... Are you able to reconnect, or do I need to remake the lobby? Oh, it says you're in. That's weird. Ah, now it's saying you left the lobby. Try again. Portable. I don't know who that raw meat guy is, but if you could try connecting in instead, Portable. If the lobby doesn't let you back in, let me know, and I'll remake the lobby. That's fine. How's the hammer these days? Well, Q, one thing that is kind of nice about the hammer is that when you do ledge stuff... sorry, not ledge stuff, slope stuff. And this is a very specific thing, but when you do slope stuff, the 180 slope stuff is a little better. There's no ledge here. That's really working for me, is there? I'll show off what I mean. One thing about the hammer, though, is that you have to... You don't have to apologise. Mortis is all good. If you ever need to apologise about coming or going, you do what you need to do. It is... Everything is what it is. But yeah, with ledges now, Q, you could always do this, but now it's kind of... They show it as more of a mechanic. When I slope down, then aim back up, you can see it's a little bit easier these days to come 180 on yourself. You have nothing to apologise for, Portable. Your dad came from Germany today. Oh, wonderful, Mortis. Good stuff. Sounds like you're glad to see him, and that is good. But otherwise, Q, yeah. Hammer is hammer. They have changed it though, so that the second stage of a charge run is actually just the old Big Bang. And to go into spinning bludgeon, you have to do that first. But everything else is the same. It's still 4 spins to do the up and then the upper swing. You still have the main Big Bang combo, the side hits, the... You bought you a lot of chocolates. Oh, that's nice. German chocolate is meant to be kind of nice. I assume they would have taken the secrets from the Swiss. Hello, Calg. Nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you is good. As always. Another thing about Hammer, though, Q, is that the... How do I put it? The running jump attack stuff isn't as good now. Like when you just saw me go up that wall, it's a little more, not technical per se, but it requires a little bit more to really pull it off. It's not as free on the movement. So I still think it's Hammer minus, but Hammer was bonkers in World and needed to be readjusted, so take that as you will. However, the Hammer does have one of my favourite animations in the game. No, you don't need to cancel. I didn't realise you posted. Hold on. Dismount. You got to go and eat. Alright, sure thing. Ciao. Ciao for now. Thank you for coming by. Oh. Get me out of here. It's so silly that you couldn't just teleport out when in the face of a monster. Like, why? Why do they just allow that? Return from quest. That's the only inconvenience from just wanting to go and randomly fight something. It always creates it as a quest in Wilds. That's a feature that I'm less... I both like it and I don't like it for their own reasons. Lobby member quests. Nice. Oh, we're hunting tempered red chicken boy. Yes, let's do it. That's the camp. Accept and prep. And then I'm ready and raring to go whenever. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting there, Portable. I was busy just smacking things with hammers and talking nonsense. That probably made sense to 0.1% of people that actually understood what I was trying to say. Because I did not say it very well. Not from a lack of comprehension, but from a lack of description. You do the thing that does the stuff, and then that happens. Great stuff. Perfect, perfect leading in. Hey. Right.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
So, Calg, how about that big bombshell that was dropped the other day? Crazy stuff, huh? Oh, I should have done sneak attack. Well, thank you for joining me, Portable. Always appreciate your presence with me wherever I've got... Unless I'm doing it specifically in a solo lobby, it's always nice to have extra people join me. Yeah. It was a long time coming though with Goobus, wasn't it, Calg? She'd been clearly unhappy / not wanting to be a part of it for a while. So, have to respect her stuff. Oh yeah, Q, here's the animation. Hammer spinny. So cool. And yes, that was just a 500 damage attack to the Vonts. I need to be careful. I've not got shockproof on. I might hit Portable. I don't want to knock Portable up while he's doing the big combo. Great Sword still does more damage than the hammer. But unfortunately, we both want to hit the head, mostly because Young Cuckoo is just a head. There's nothing else to this monster. I mean, you can still stand opposite sides of it, etc., but you can still do positioning. I was talking to somebody the other week. I said, if you complain about massive flinches, either your position's bad, your teammates' position are bad, or both. And they did not like that. They got super offended and they said, Young Cuckoo? And I said, yes, that is a monster. Unfortunately, mine is a what could be described as a veteran take at this point. Oh, nice offset attack. That's something I'm not used to doing too much in this game. Gotta say, my experience with offset attacks is very minimal, if none. So that's cool to see it. Pop. No, give me your... How did that not... I call shenanigans. I mean, that one wasn't the shenanigans, but the one before was. It's moving to a new area. Oh yes, it's totally moving to a new area. Look at it move to a new area. All that moving it's doing. Nice. There we go. Right, next up, Chain Boy. Attempting to move. there was a shuffle. There was a shuffle, Kyle. It's not entirely completely bad play. There was I moved an inch to the left. Also, I should be letting my Sekirei do this rather than me do it. Because I'm being a derp. Auto move for the win, right? Imagine having to learn maps and adjust to movement styles when you can just press D-pad up twice, get on your bird, and then have it go where it needs to go. To be fair, I know the maps the maps on this game already relatively well enough, but you know, they just throw this easy mount option in the game where it's just like, ah yes, give me my bird. And that's all she wrote. You can see that hammer jumps are still fairly quick, Q. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a mount. Had to happen at some point. Oh, I'm on the head again. I'll create a head wound for us. And then we'll end the mount on the back wound. I don't always do this, but it's a nice strategy to adopt every now and then. Shame that Arkveld was poisoned and couldn't go down though. Too much paralysis up in here. Don't know who's running paralysis. Whoever it is, they're skill issued out. This Arkveld is pretty big. It's quite easy to hit it, for the most part. Except the hammers, as mentioned, the hammers hitbox is no longer like it was in Wild, where you could like be 300 meters away and just like jump, attack, and hit. Nice offset. I think I'm not trying to make excuses, because it's a mechanic in the game and you should get used to the mechanics in the game, but I think part of the reason why I don't bother so much with offset attacks is because I'm just not used to trying to have to do them, because they've never appeared in Monster Hunter before. $50 Shades of Copium. Oh. Well, I destroyed the wound, but didn't actually do anything else. I don't have wide range, but I can at least dust. If I wasn't knocked on the you know, the side. Excelente, that's a wound on the hand. If you're wondering, the weight is because it was coming in, and I knew I was in between attacks. Yeah, CQ, totally not the hammer hitbox it used to be. It used to be like the hammer hitbox ×2. They've actually like fixed it. What's the idea of offset attacks? It's a counter button, Q. It's like a parry. So you attack at the same time as the monster's attacking you. You do a cool flashy animation extra, and then the monster loses. It's not as cool as power clashes. I personally prefer power clashes. Playing with a lance is just too much fun. You'll notice when I play Dupe Stick, there's a song called Offset Melody. That's how you do offset attacks with a Dupe Stick, for instance. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of doing it because it's just extra to set up, and then you've got to press all the buttons at the... I don't know. This is a boomer take right here, pretty much. If I'm honest. I'm sure you can see where I'm trying to go with it, but it's just boring, snooze, move on, cope. Jump attacks. No arc build, stop it. Another way hammer has been slightly nerfed. I mean, this isn't the case with all weapons, but the clutch claw changes, as in getting rid of clutch claws, actually indirectly nerfed hammer. Especially for how I used to play. Because I used to just play with hammer as what you're seeing now, and clutching onto the monster's head. For the secured head hit. But they've kind of removed that part. That element of play. I'll admit that the clutch claw was a little cheap, but it certainly bolstered the strength of the hammer, for one. If you're wondering what just happened there, not the attack that was on me, but what happened beforehand. If you hit a wound, your animation will finish. So because I landed the wound hit, it let me continue doing my attack animation, and Arkfeld couldn't interrupt it. Put simply. Did I not just hit a wound? That's a wound hit though. You got a second to recover. You had a second to recover, then Arkfeld just decided to just be chaotic. Arkfeld went into chaotic supered mode. Nice, good job. I wish that the fireworks emote would carry on when you're like doing a little ledge hop or a small jump. Easy peasy. Good job, well done. Pew! You can already tell I'm looking forward to when they introduce the seasonal event fireworks. Nice. Oh, and you got a power clash. So that does answer my question. You can do power clashes with the greatsword. I did think you could, and that I was just messing around with the wrong attacks. or wrong timings on attacks. So there you go. Answers my question. Reset inventory. Whatever you'd like to hunt, portable, as previously mentioned, I'm fine with it all. Whatever suits you best. Tell you when you overstay. Okay, I'll tell you when you overstay. Because having you with me is clearly overstaying and definitely not just a fun thing. Definitely. You want me to post what I want? Okay, fine. I don't mind. There's nothing I really want. I want whatever quests you want, basically. I mean, to be fair, normally I just go on massive Jindahad sprees, hence the massive amount of Jindahad investigations. You know what? Let's do Gravios. I haven't fought a Gravios in a while. I'm feeling a Gravios. Let's swap back to Hammer.
Understood. Be careful out there.
Is Gravios okay with paralysis? I think so. I mean, it can cause paralysis. It doesn't always mean that it's strong against paralysis, but you can surprise yourself. Gravios. Yeah, 2 stars across the board. Nice. Water, ice, and dragon for Gravios. Marvellous. Let's do it. We might need cool drinks and hot drinks. I'm being a derp. Yeah. This works. I am way late to the party. Nice miss. Stupid. I still love looking at the like body parts just go wibbly wobbly when I hit them.
Good. The monster's attack and set it off.
Shut up, Birder. Nobody likes you. You literally are the worst person in Monster Hunter Wilds. And I'm including Elmo in that statement. Yeah, get stunned. Bang. Nice hit. Right, save portable a little bit. I wasn't close enough. I was stupidly anticipating I was close enough with the reach on that attack style. I was not. Obviously. Oh, I see a wound. Not on the head, of course, it's in the here. So another benefit to wound attacks is that if you can... That wasn't me. That was your cat. That clearly wasn't me, because that wasn't an attack that didn't show up any numbers. Oof, thank goodness I didn't hit the thing. Oh, it might have also been the little goat guy, but it definitely wasn't me. I was saying something about the wound attacks. Oh yeah, wound attacks can cancel monster animations. If you're just about to get hit, if you can get the wound off, sometimes you can avoid a big devastating attack. Let's quickly dust. I have to say, I used to hate hunting Gravios in Rise, I think Gravis is actually slightly kinder here in Wilds, funnily enough. Gravios is less unique and acts far more like regular rats. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry, that was me. Luckily it was the final upswing that was the wake up. So it wasn't too bad damage. Right. No. I'm just going to step to the side slightly. And then just celebratory spin. Bang. Hell yeah. And that's how we do it. Look at the little leg wobbles. Maybe I'm the only one that still gets entertained by that. But I think I just always will be. So nothing new. Oh, your entire back goes vulnerable on that attack, huh? Where's my super suit? Wait a second. He was starting to put me to sleep. Why am I not asleep? I mean, I didn't have to drink the energy drink, I just wasn't. I think I got flinched by something. Which stops the sleep. Well, I sure as hell didn't use the energy drink at the time. For the, that being the proc. Metallico did hit me before I went to sleep. Yeah, I thought it was a hit to flinch me of some kind. That'll explain it. Good thinking, Portable. I didn't think that they must have updated Palicos because Palicos never used to do that until you were asleep. Palicos would wake you up, but they wouldn't stop you from going to sleep. So that's another nice little change, courtesy of Palicos being even more OP than they used to be. Oh, oops. There's apparently a ledge there that I just jumped. That was not intentional. That was what some may call a skill issue. Time to do the walk of shame. The sticker was for my fail, not for your mount. The mount was good. Another paralysis, thank you very much. Get out of here, Deshugman, nobody asked. Let's see if I can just quickly help out. Not with a Dust of Life, unfortunately. Okay, that one wasn't me. That one was Gravios. He says. Right. Wedge Beetle. Whee! The rare sighting of me actually carving. 2025 colorized. It's definitely not on my bingo list. Tail has 2 cards for Gravios nowadays. That's cool. I mean, Gravios is a pretty chunky monster. So I guess that's understandable. So if there's any weapon requests, please let me know. Otherwise I'll just continue to just mess around with what I feel like. You post. You can post, buddy. I will dance while I wait. Hell yeah. We pull out the same dance moves from World days. A lot of the emotes have carried through to being the same animation. Like the sit animation back when it was called kickback. There was actually a time in World where the description for feline sitter or whatever it was said use the kickback emote to gain temporary power. So it confused a lot of new to Monster Hunter via World players because they didn't know what the kickback emote was. But it was just sit. Because it's the same emote, it's just a different thing. It gives you enthusiasm for Arkveld. Hey man, everybody's got a monster they tend to get excited for. My excitement these days goes towards Jindahard with this game, I have to say. That's why I've got so many Jindahard quests. But you post what you like. I'm just here to have fun. A lot of people seem to enjoy Arkveld, which I don't blame them. I like Arkveld too, to be fair. Why have I only got 2 camps here? Am I just being a derp? Yeah, whatever. Sorry, I forgot how to press buttons, apparently. Come on, let me join quests.
Safety first.
Yay! It's you that has no camps. Ah! No worries. It's not a big issue. I was just looking at it thinking to myself, hey, that's a bit of a stretch. You have no reason to apologise for that though, Portable.
Are you prepared?
It's my overbearingness that implied you need to apologise. Not at all. I was just looking at like Sunlocked for a second. I forget that Wilds is the same as World in that you can only go to people's camps that they have unlocked. I was playing Worlds with Dragon. I'm following the stupid trend everyone else is doing where you say Worlds instead of World, despite the fact it was called World. Anyway, I was playing World with Dragon the other day. He has no camps in the Elder's Recess. So I was showing him where the camps were. Well, one of the camps anyway. Just because it's so easy when you can actually teleport to camps. Nice. What? No, go to the... That was a misclick on the Wing Drake. double greatsword boys just absolutely destroying it. This Teo ain't got a chance in hell. Excelente. Sure. Good job. I don't know why you're stunned, mate, because I'm not running KO. My attack only knocked you over the edge, apparently, not made you KO. Ah, well. You do you, I suppose. Your tail's not going to do anything, though. Nice hit, Portable. Ooh. The double Palico healing. The double Palico healing wombo combo for both of us there. Perfect. Nice try, Arc build. I'll make a wound on the head. Oh no, he's going to do the thing. Aren't you a pain, Arc build? You did that all to get out of a mount. Well, don't you feel stupid about now. That last minute slight adjustment. This is why aim mode is so good for Greatsword. Like, it really can just fix like a good 40% of the hits that would have whiffed otherwise, just from being able to aim to the left slightly. Ah, I thought that focus attack was going to actually land. Wrong tab? Sorry, Gemma, you are not best girl. You're cool, but best girl is Olivia. Unless they bring back Fiore. Which they wouldn't do. Right, let's Dust of Life here. Oh, that is most coincidental timing. I'm pleased with that. Like, I wasn't trying to heal you after you took that big hit, but it sure as hell worked. You were cornered. Oh, you handled it very well. It's very difficult when you're cornered and stun locked. Not necessarily stunned, but you know what I mean. When you're in the corner, and then fairly certain they call it stun lock when it's in fighting games when you've got somebody against the wall. Maybe not. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. End of the day, you played it well. Nice recovery. You didn't die. Even if you did die, we'd have 2 more lives. Who cares? See, I'm saying that now as an excuse for when I die later. Perfect. Ooh. This Arkveld's had enough of these little guys. No, Arkveld, you will not beat Phil. Phil is unbeatable. Everybody thinks that Arkveld is the poster boy of Wilds, but no, it's Phil. Excuse me? Depth perception, fail me now? Oh well, I've got this thing called a fair and balanced mantle. This might be a draw build, but I can still do this. Except not really, because I'm bad. Nice hit. Well, we were in sync on the attack there. That was pretty cool. Shame we both missed and then both got hit by Arkveld. That was true coordination. That's a wombo combo of sync. That Team Darkside only wishes they had. Yeah, see that? The fact that Portable had that offset rising slash early was so good. Because as you can see when I'm doing the animation, it's so long. So to time it well was very difficult. Oh. That missed. Ah, there's a wound on the right hand side of the head. Left hand side even. Bang. Then in we go. Hop. Didn't manage to connect on a wound on the way out. Close, but not quite. Oh, that's right. I wanted to fight more Zooshias because I wanted Zoshia dual blades. I remember why I was helping the SOS flares earlier. So I'll see if I can make one. Because the first hunt gave me enough, or it gave me a few pieces anyway. I can't say it was enough pieces, but I don't know that fact. Excuse me. Right, let's save us. Oh, you were already saved. What I did was just unnecessary. Oh well, neither of us died, we're both winning. We've still got plenty of lives left, etc, etc. On we move. Bang. Bang. Oh! Ow. Second hit was close. Rip Tony, you were the best octopus. Tony, you were the best octopus I ever owned in a video game that involved hunting monsters. I'm also messing, yeah, I was going to say I'm dicing with death here. Should have just set back and played passive. Oh well. Palico revive. Get one every 15 minutes or so. Oh. Well, remember when I told you I was making you feel better, Portable, so that when I died later, I could use the same excuse? Well, you're welcome. 2 lives. Oopsie. It happens to us all. I feel like the base camp would have been closer than this one game, but you do you. Question is, will Portable finish the, Wait a second, we've still got a Hunter Phil as well. I was going to say, is Portable going to finish off the Arc Bell and finish the quest before I get there, but technically no. You can still finish off the Arc Bell before I get there. Oh, and he does it. Good job. Well done, Portable. Shame your teammate didn't do a very good job there. Oof. Right. Dismount attack. Let's do this. Give me the drill. I keep telling you no, Elmo. Oh, okay. So the dismount attack's a little bit of a shorter animation, and it's quite a big leap forward. Nice mount. That was immediate. The power of greatsword damage on mounts. Yeah. This is a good demonstration of how Portable's build is currently a lot more damage than mine. Portable's build is a lot more min-max than this. Which is a good thing. This is more of a fun, mean kind of build. I'm no good at putting together try-hard builds for the greatsword. Or max damage builds. I do the for fun stuff. Oh! Don't know how I got that hit off before it went away, but sure. I got lucky there that there was a second wound. Ah, there was a wound opened up on this side. I didn't notice. Ah. Haha! I got the focus attack just as it came out of the hole. That's what I wanted to do at some point. It wasn't quite the hit on the temporary wound when it goes for the big attack, but hey, it was a wound when it came out of the ground nonetheless. I'll take those. Much like Balahara will take this. Oh. Balahara won't take anything. Come on. Get over here. To me. Nope. To me, my X-Men. Nope, you're still not coming out of the ground. Marvellous. 17 swings to deal 17 damage. That's like a whole damage per swing. Yeah. Nice. Hey. Good job. By 50% of the team. Meanwhile, the other 50% died and derped around for 15 minutes. Yeah! We did it. Feel free to continue to post, Portable. I'm just going to have a look at stuff in the meantime. Let's maybe go to somewhere... You didn't die. I died. You didn't die at all. I mean, you might have got Bigger Wasp catted, but I actually died twice. I used up a Bigger Wasp cat and made us lose a life. Which is just true skill issue. That's the difference. As usual, if there's any weapon requests that anybody wants me to do, let me know, and I will put the action in for it. I'm not doing want to speak to you, Rosso. You'll join me on a hunt later, or whatever. Let's just buy all the things. Except from the cuckoo staff, that kind of sucks. I think I've got a bounty to claim from the weekly. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Yes.
I have to say, this one's not very good at... It didn't give me a notification to say you posted the quest. It's less evident in Wilds, I think. Unless I had the notification and I derped out. That could be on me as well. No, Natter. How did I get to speak to you? I was just turning around to enter the camp, my guy. Where's fire? Let's do this. Let's not do this because this build is not complete in any sense. Let's do this. Right, sorry about that. Took me forever and a day to work out There's a notification when you're in a Link squad, however, portable. I know that much. It's better for Link squad purposes because it says your Link squad has sent you an invite. You're gonna have to go eat dinner after this. Yep, that's understandable. Give me that. Ah, I tried to counter, I was too late. Didn't know it was roaring, couldn't see the head. Oopsie. That was just bad play. Oh, because I'm in aim mode, it's not activating the counterpart? Maybe? Didn't think that was a part of the caveat, I'll be honest. Yeah, this is what I want. No, you're just not giving me counters, it seems. Okay. Interesting. Cleanser. Oh, I've got a sword gauge level, I can just do this. Alright, let's set up a couple wounds here. It will still think I'm on its tail. Now it will think I'm on its back. Let's just create the wounds. Right, wound on the tail can stay. I'll use this wound. Finish off the mount. Ah, I was just too late on the focus attack. I should have done that because I get you straight up to full. Ah, too early. Or it's moving away. Never mind. That's on me. Good stuff, portable. Sorry, if I knew you wanted to do Jin Dahad, I could have set up a tempered if you would have preferred. Because I've got a whole chock-a-block of tempered quests. Unless you chose to put this on for my sake, in which case I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh. Come over here, Jin Dahad. I must remember that I don't need to... I'm playing Longsword like I'm still playing World. I don't have to do the... There's a lot of things I'm doing wrong here. When you do Spirit Thrust there, you don't have to go immediately into a sheath. This is a case of all habits die hard. I could do the Spirit Release Slash like that, for example. But I've been forgetting about that. There's no excuses for me missing out on new mechanics, really. Not in that sense. Good, nice tail break. I mean, the tail was never going to last long between a longsword and a greatsword, was it? Then let's go up. And then go for the Spirit Release Slash. Man, that's just flash. You used to be able to get Spirit Gauge via tails. I think you can still do it via Dead Body, but you can't do it via tails anymore. Have we got another glitchy Dahad? Nope. I've not seen a glitchy Darhard for a while, unfortunately. Okay, there's a counter. Gave me that one, did ya? Awesome. It also goes to show it was my skill issue earlier, huh? Haha, I got the foresight slash off in time there. I already had full gauge, so it wasn't as necessary, but hey, still kind of cool, nonetheless. Right, I think he's going to go up the wall. Yep. Wow, he kind of just hurriedly glitched up the wall just there, didn't he? Two, three. I'm not going to hit the wounds on the stomach here. Let's wait until it gets back up and use them as an excess point of knockdown. Okay. I'll show this off as well. Alright. There you go. If you've never seen that before, you can do that. You can't do that trick in the Elatrion, Eclipse on, World, but you can sure as hell do it here. Hello, Kerbo, Daholi. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. You came at a pretty funny moment. Just casually avoiding the Eclipse really easily. I mean, the alternative was to stand behind the rock and sharpen, but that sounds boring, right? And just to show you it's not a fluke, I'll do it again. That was way too early for Foresight Slash, and I knew it. And I still let it loose. Oh, wall! Wall, wall, wall. Give me the wall. Nice. I think that was you that got the wall. I said give me the wall, but you had the wall, so it doesn't matter who had it, really. It was just the principle of the wall itself. Yeah, next zone I'll do it again so you can see it's not a fluke. As it were. Right. Come straight down. Again, that's a trick that you can do with any weapon as well. So regardless of what weapon you're playing, you can avoid the Eclipse if you need to. But I've already shown off that with bow and dual blades, you can just straight up dodge it. Of course, it's easier with dual blades because your hops are very quick. But I'm actually better with the timing on the bow actually for it, to be fair. So overall, it's easier with the dual blades, but I'm better with it on the bow for some reason. I guess it's because I played far more bow on Wilds here. Not a fact that's not true in Monster Hunter 3 or in World, however. I played the heck out of dual blades in 3. Nice miss me. Also, you got a teammate at half health. How about you save him? This is how you teammate? You actually pay attention to your teammates' health bars where possible and bring life powders. You don't have to do my wide range free meal stuff, you can just... Too early? Apparently not. We take those. And for sure the longsword looks a lot flashier in Wilds than it did in World. Hey. How did that miss? I thought I was right on the chest there. I mean, it missed because on a skill issue, but you know. Let's not answer the obvious rhetorical question with an obvious easy answer. Alright. You could also get hit by that attack and just stop, but here we go. Oh, what? Sorry, I didn't save you. And there you go, by the way, that's the second example of showing you that it can be consistently pulled off. It's not a one-time thing or whatever, it's literally just timing, as with everything in Monster Hunter. Also, rip in pieces, Portable, you were close. You would thought it was done and walked out early and took the brunt of the damage. Yeah. It happens to us all. I actually failed the Electron quest a couple times by accidentally doing that. Sometimes you just gotta learn the hard way. Nice jump in. Looking good. Ow. I was trying to get back into counter, but I was mid-animation. Awesome. Perfect job. Nice one, Portable. Right, Portable. I gotta say, mate, you're overstaying your welcome a bit here. You gotta truck on, mate. Jeez. How dare you think you can stay in this lobby? You're gonna have to go. Sorry, man, I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Well, we absolutely torn that asunder. Good stuff. I was about to say that's a W in my book, but honestly, it's a W in the game's book as well, let's be honest. Nice and quick as well. I know it wasn't tempered, but that was good. That was very good. So yeah, thanks for joining me for the hunts, Portable. You said you needed to go eat dinner, so get out of here. And enjoy your dinner, obviously. You know what? Where's the button? Get out of here. Don't worry, I'm only doing that because you said you needed to go and eat. I wouldn't do it under any other circumstance. I promise. He says.
What can I do for you?
Thanks for the kick. You are welcome.
See you later.
Oh, I was going to look to see if I could make them Zoshia dual blades already, didn't I? That was the plan. Also, wow, you can actually zoom out on the preview. Look at that, you can get the swords right up in your face. Anyway, where's the Zoshia. Right at the bottom. Of course it would be. Makes sense. So I can make level 1 Zoshia dual blades. I don't want to equip them just yet, but I need... Of course it's crystal horns. Why is it my stop is always crystal horns at the moment? Probably because I've not hunted enough of them is the actual answer, but it was a rhetorical question. Second question, why can't I be given random Zoshias on the map? Or rather, why can't they put it like they did with... I wish they did it like the Zora Magdaros... Zora Magdaros and Xeno'jiiva way, where it would appear as an optional quest every X amount of quests, and then it stayed for 2 quests. That would be cool. You know what? Time to do something really difficult. The hardest choices require the strongest wills. So here you go. Here's a difficult hunt. Oh my god, this is going to be so stupid. Do I do this in the most memey way possible, or do you want me to sprint through this? That's the real question. I have a way to make it both funny and tedious, or we can just get it and move on. Maybe I just don't do the tedious. Maybe I do the proper. I won't spoil. You wanted me to do the funny, all right? You heard. I heard you. Funny, right? This is. We're gonna do it via the funny. Do not complain when this hunt takes like 20 minutes, all right? You know what's coming. As a greatsword main, you know what's coming. You know what the funny is. I don't need to explain it to you. But to everyone else that doesn't play greatsword, you might not know what the funny is, and prepare yourself. Right, bring it. I will fight you. Ah, he missed! Oh, damn it. No, I didn't want to hit you. There you go. We did it. I got a hit in. Hold on. Come on, hit me. Get out of here. My turn. Bring it. Right, KO'd 1. But that's not a kill. This isn't good. I'm dealing way too much damage that isn't in the most important way. Come on, hit me. On guard. Riposte. Nice. Hold on, one of these isn't dead. Oh, this one's asleep. Hold on. I can't wait to do this wake up. Look at that, 24 damage wake up. I mean, this is the quest, Portable. That's why I said, do I do it the memey way or the proper way? Because this is the quest. Right, they're done. It literally is a hunt bug quest. That I'm dragging out to be the longest possible thing with stupidity. Where's the next bugs? You need to go to sleep now? Sure thing, Calc. Thanks for coming by. Oren, a pleasure to have you here as always. Have a good night's sleep, buddy. Where's the other ones? What are these guys called again? Why is it not showing them on my quest? Is it literally just going to be these 3 over and over? Vespoid. Environment overview? No. No. These guys are called Komachi. This isn't the bit that was meant to be funny, by the way. This is the I'm failing at finding them. Ah. Set highlight. Set waypoint. Go. It's still wanting to take me to these ones. Okay, fine. Be it on your head. Rathma. Blango. Again, we may as well just be... Okay, these ones go.
I gathered some materials too. And check your field pouch.
Don't worry about the weapon sharpness. Kicks are consistent in their damage. The sharpness is because I've been guarding. Guarding with the greatsword is possible, but it takes out a lot of sword sharpness. Come on, fight me. No, you don't. Hit me. Okay, the other one's asleep. Kick! Oh, I missed the kick. Dishonor. Dishonor. Hit me. This is so stupid. Also, can you see why it's funny to have a kick be the final hit on a proper hunt now? Kick. Get over here. Don't make me come to you. Ow. That was not the plan. Kick. Nice. 2 more down. Pork plumes. Honestly, if you feel like you're back to studying for your medicine stuff, Plausible, I'm sure that these are very helpful. Of course, nurse to the hatchlings. No, I just want... waypoints for the... Oh, this is so silly. The issue isn't actually doing it, it's finding them on the damn map. Aren't these ones that are dead? Carcass. You know, that's the carcass. Pork plume. Ooh, there's an alpha Rathma. Wow. How daring. Nurse of the hatchlings. Vespoids. Vespoids can pee off. Pee off meaning post office, of course, and definitely not anything else. Where are the other ones? Also, I have to say the Nursilla icon on the map always disorientates me because it looks a little bit like Ruin Energigante or just Regular Energy. It looks a little bit like either. Black pork plumes. Come on, give me the... There's literally 2 spawns of them, so I have to wait for them to reappear. This happens sometimes on quests. Yeah, it's literally just the 2 places I hunted them are the only 2 places where they seem to be. Oh, hold on, no? There's some through here, apparently. Which I get to via... Do I have to, like... Hold on. I don't think this is right. But I'm just going to yeet it. I think I'm just being a dirt. Nice. I don't think the 3D map is disorientating. I was just looking for Chamak cheese. But it's being a pain. I don't mind the dynamic map. It's not as disorientating as the one in Deep Rock Galactic, which can be a little bit annoying at times. Alright, fine. You stay in your hole. I just realised they were actually stood there. They were probably stood there the entire time, honestly. You guys have probably watched me look in the hole, go, duh, and then just not realise. Why is it they died to like 3 kicks, but all of a sudden these guys have got infinite health? Hirabami. Hello. So yeah. I ignored the funny for the last couple there just to get the damn quest moving. Not gonna lie. It looked like they were stuck, okay? So it was somewhere between a funny quest and a not funny quest that actually was taking too long. You decide. Oh yeah, end quest immediately is a button that exists now. I must remember that. Okay. Nice. That should hopefully be... That was seriously longer than like half of the optional quests. Not gonna lie. Hunt 2 Ajaracans. Fine. Hunt 8 little bugs. Do the who's who what now?
Yes.
Let's have a look here. I only did that optional because I wanted to tick it off. I think it's now ticked off as the last one. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not actually. This quest isn't as bad though, don't worry. This isn't as bad. It's what I will tell myself. Alright, let's maybe swap to something with a bit more firepower. Actually, no. This one's going to have... let's do this. Nope. This. That's what I meant. Also, what do you mean a level 3 jewel that's not completely done? I think what's happening is that it's refusing to fill back up the slots with decorations for certain parts based on certain requirements. Because I don't think I made that fire bow set with that little amount of jewels spare. And that one certainly didn't have a level 3 spare, I don't think. Unless, of course, I'm wrong. I could be misremembering. More than likely. Don't worry, this will be the only little monster quest. After this, we'll do something like, what's the word I'm looking for? Fun? These are the only types. These and the carry quests are the only types of quests I would say are not fun in any Monster Hunter. Right, get over here. Bang. Nice. Super weird they added Gormagala in the whole Frenzy gist, but abolished frenzied monsters in in-game. I mean, other than Gormagala, yeah. There was more in Rise for... Actually, no. There wasn't even more in Rise. It literally was just Gormagala and Frenzy in Rise as well. Because the main mechanic for Sunbreak was the Malzeno blood business, rather than Frenzy. Although they worked in tandem. On we go. Come on, give me back a Wyvern Fire. I don't think they're going to. I should have brought the heavy bow gun as the secondary. So I could have the gun lance Wyvern Fire. You'd like to see a frenzied Arcveld? I know, right? Wouldn't that be cool? If I mean, can you get them appear just on your map? If I can get one on my map, I can have a look. But I've only had a frenzied Balangonga before, or a frenzied Yarn Kutku. If you can get frenzied Arcveld, I'd love to give it a shot. Oh, you're saying you want them to add it in? Yeah. Then they just put all of the stuff on freaking steroids. All the stats on steroids. Phew. I do quite like the special ammo for like bowgun being doubles the shots, like doubles the attacks. Right. Tedious side quest out of the way. Yeah, it seems to just be Balangonga or Cuckoo. I imagine the DLC will add something akin to when they had risen monsters in Sunbreak. Is what I imagine. Right, any weapon requests, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just continue to just derp around as I do. Also, this build has the evasion mantle on? Oh yeah, it said there was a message. I don't think it was an important one. Oh, it was, the message was your meal has run out. It was kind of an important one. Egg on my face. If only there was an item that you could do and use in the game that could bring you back up to full health and stamina. Oh yeah, let's real quickly check to see if I've got a Zoocide on the map. Nope. Nice. You have a request, heavy bowgun? Absolutely.
I heard from the others.
Absolutely, I can heavy bowgun. Spread ammo's been a little bit nerfed in Wilds. I'm a little bit disappointed. I have not yet made my Pierce Brosnan build, but I can run my Rambo. I'll run this. Special ammo is still super strong. I'll also show off the differences with how spread ammo now works. Partly the problem with heavy bowguns being nerfed is but from the point of fact of... What's the word I'm looking for? The recoil. You thought I wasn't prepared for heavy bowgun? Mate, the only weapons I don't yet have build for, but I'd put them in cookie car, is Swax and Charge Blade. Everything else I have a bowgun build for. Let's do it versus Chicken Phil, just for the fun of it. Yeah, let's do it versus Chicken and Phil for the fun of it. I love heavy bowgun. It's just a shame to see it in a worse state in Wilds. I mean, it was actually broken in World. Like, heavy bowgun was actually just truly broken. Now it's in an acceptable state. But still. It's a shame that it's no longer super OP. Yeah, everybody would say that. Right. Sneak attack.
A supply ship.
See, so you get a whole lot of recoil, and with how you customize bowguns now, you don't get to adjust for recoil. I've been finding that the spread bowgun is actually better on light bowgun in Wilds. I only realised that courtesy of the arena quest actually, because as you can see, my light bowgun page is pretty empty, and even the one build in it isn't fully decked out properly. But the main event, of course, for heavy bowgun, Rambo. Wyvern Snipe is cool. Wyvern Heart is fun. Maybe I need to make a Wyvern Snipe build. In World it was pretty good. No, in World it was absolutely bonkers. In Rise it was cracked, yeah, it was about on par with World, but slightly ever so worse. But not by much. And now it's just, like you say, it's tamed. So yeah, you're absolutely right. In World and Rise it was so much better than it is now. But there's a couple reasons what make it worse, and not just the fact that you can't control recoil. But the modification part is worse now. What is nice about the modification part, though, is that you can have unlimited. Like, this is a build with spread ammo at level 3, unlimited. I don't have to carry specifically spread 3 ammo and then have extra to craft and all the rest of it. So it does have that going for it, which I quite like. But that's the positive out of a bunch of negatives, I have to say. Pow, pow, pew. Look at all them 57s. Special ammo for ya. What also sucks about spread ammo in this game is there doesn't seem to be a close ammo skill. Unless I was surfing out and just missed it when I was making this up. Which may be the case. Or maybe it is in the game and I'm talking out my arse. And I was thinking of something else. There was a perk that's missing from the others, and I can't think of which one it is. Heavy bowgun should suffer for at least one game. Yeah, but it never will. Because ranged options aren't as popular, necessarily. Oh, hold on. I am burning. Don't get me wrong, they're still popular. But more people than not play bow instead of the bow guns. So the bow guns are often overlooked. And not really truly balanced because not enough people play with them. Even though that is starting to change a little. It used to be the case that everyone would run bow in World. Here in Wilds it does seem to be a little bit skewed around. Also, if you didn't know, you can power clash with a heavy bowgun. I could, if you want to see more heavy bowgun, I could go versus, say, Duna with a. I could make up a Pierce bowgun build and show off power clashes with heavy bowgun. That could be cool. Unless there's anything else you wanted to see instead. Hold on, am I going the wrong way? No, I'm not. Good. And now I'm not putting up that pop-up tent. That would be way too exposed. There's a reason why I have the certain tents as I have them. Oh no, Arkveld's nearby. That's not quite as dangerous as my current quarry, but it's just another part of the chain, per se. Yeah. Take that. Oh, I'm on special ammo. I was wondering why I wasn't firing. Of course. I don't like the. I don't think I like the change with the reticles on. For it to be this big old square for spread ammo. I wish it was still the same old reticle. Now I'm just complaining about nothing. This is turning into old man yells at clouds, quite literally. Nice try, Valahara. And again. I mean, the automatic guard is slightly better than I gave credit for. It's not as good as when you could put literally put shields on the damn thing. But it's acceptable. I got outplayed. Yeah, it's fun, but it's also not fun. Spread is hella fun in World and Rise because you could reduce recoil Ask Dragon. He watched me the other day absolutely shred apart like 4 monsters in like 5 minutes. Because spread ammo is fair and balanced. But here, I still can't work out if I enjoy it. Definitely I can say I don't enjoy it as much in Wilds. That is an absolute fact. You only play normal 3 and special ammo. You don't ever play spread bowguns. Sorry, pierce bowguns. Did you never in Rise use the alternate skill that created the little ring and then use the machine gun and just use spread ammo as a machine gun? That was a super fun experience. Yeah, that's true. That would justify heavy bowgun being nastier in Rise than it is in World. Actually, the nastiness of the machine gun upgrade, because that's super nasty. Poor monsters having to put up with that nonsense. That wasn't very good. I was trying to get the special ammo on. You went normal 3 for Wilds. Like how that Artium bowgun I have is normal 3 rapid fire. Or maybe I put together... I've got a spread bowgun. It's a Congalala one though. Maybe there might be some other ones that are better that we can check out. What is really cool for light bowgun is the follow-up shots with elemental ammo. That's pretty nice. I also want to try making a KO build using sticky, but I don't know if it would be... better on a light or a heavy bowgun at the moment, so I haven't really made it. Oops, bad hit. Just going to tank that, thank you. And yeah, I know my special ammo meter's full, and this is a build about the special ammo, so let's use it. And I was way late on actually using it. I also acknowledge that. Nice, Phil, you almost hit something. Ah, man. Mistimed. Mistimed attack equals skill issue. Oof. Don't really know what I was doing there, if I'm honest. I mean, to be fair, the focus attack ammo isn't amazing on heavy bowgun. It does do enough damage to almost warrant using it. Almost. Alright, let's get this heavy bowgun mount. Pop. Let's do multiple wound setups again. Keep the head one for attacking. I did, didn't I? Thanks, Elmo. So I don't immediately destroy the wound, of course, I can get a little bit extra damage on it. I think I'm running Wex in this, I can't remember. So that statement might be true, it might not be true. I do think going in and out of the the focus blast ammo is a little bit wonky. Uh-oh, I'm stood in the wrong spot for this. No, I'm not, I'm stood in totally the right spot for this. Oh no, I wasn't. I missed the wound. Too close. Because spread ammo's changed, you can't just go straight up to the monster. You can't go immediately up to a monster, you can't move anything more than 6 foot away. So you kind of have a sweet spot. That's what makes spread ammo so clunky in Wilds, I think. Just that fact alone. Oh wow! I've never used the spread ammo shots while on a Sekirei. Didn't realise that your mount jumps back. That's kind of cool. And unexpected all in one go. Oh my god, should I put together a meme jump attack heavy bowgun build? Do you want to see something super stupid? I can be stupid. In fact, that's like my entire shtick. It's not graded power and armor charms in Wilds. There's power charms and armor charms. If I show you my inventory, you'll notice I have armor charm and power charm. It's probably just in your item box portable. However, there isn't, from what I can tell, at least not yet, the equivalent of the power talent and armor talent. They might be omitting that. Or bringing it out in a future patch, who knows. But I was confused as well, Portable. Apparently you get it at some point during the quest line. But it just goes into your box like really stealthily. So like you barely even know it's there.
Yes. Everyone in the village said they
Let's do all of this.
Okay. Yes.
When I said all of this, apparently I just meant the festival shares and nothing else. I feel it makes more sense than I don't know where you put it in. You mean for the talons? Yeah. Power chain and armor chain. Done.
Somebody wants to make a trade.
Would you like to make a trade agreement with England? Oh, I've got a lot of Wyvern coins, haven't I, from doing arena quests? Not a lot, actually. Whatever. Shut up, me. There's only a couple. New Udra cerebrospinal fluid. Man, I made that sound like a mouthful, despite it being a rather easy word. Yeah, there's nothing here that I want.
Well, what can I do for you?
So again, if you've got any requests, let me know. Otherwise, you'd like to call it exit, exactly. No idea where you're going with that. I can see the. It wouldn't it be entrance? We had Brexit, so making a trade agreement with England would now be an entrance, like ENG trance. I guess I can work with your joke. I get it. Totally, I'm on your wavelength. See, it's literally just no swacks, no charge blade, but I can cookie cutter build those. So if there's anything you want to see, we can just do it. I don't think I have much in the way of Artian stuff. Don't worry, I won't be making builds right now. I might make some. I should make some builds off stream at some point, unless you want to sit and watch me put together some builds. But that's the sort of thing I'm more likely to want to do offline at this point, just for convenience's sake. Or for your convenience's sake, I should say. I won't make a RT and a HBG yet. I don't know what I'd want it to be. So let's just pick a random hunt from my investigation list. Let's pick, without looking at it, I'll just pick one. You're just going to have to take my word on this. I don't know what the order is. I don't know where I've got the icon. I'm literally going up and down, so I'm intentionally not at the top or bottom. Here, this is the one. Gin Tart enters the bar and the bartender says, "Why the long body?" I like that. That's actually kind of good. Oh, I've got the right build for this. Let's just go. I thought I had a heavy bowgun on my back, light bowgun on my back for some reason.
Understood.
Depart now? I won't bring the hunting assistance. Let's just hunt it. Also, let's not bring up the fact that me choosing a random investigation off my list is like 30% chance of being tempered Jindahad right now. You didn't see anything. Yeah. What? That missed the body? I got the counter right. You could hear the noise and everything. I literally just missed the body. Crazy. Ah. I was trying to cancel out to be able to counter. Was not to be. Also, I've shown this off before, but I will show it off. I will always show it off where possible. If you build up your spirit gauge before doing jump attacks with the longsword, you get extra attacks in midair. So with maximum gauge, I get 3 area attacks: a right, then a left, then a vertical. With yellow, I'll try and go down to yellow so you can see it. Yellow becomes 2. Then 1 is just like a slightly better version of none, which has 1. So if I go to yellow, so I'm intentionally not going to do the bigger release. Now you'll notice it's just going to be a right and a lefter. 1, 2. There you go. If you didn't know, now you do. You have to remember, Portable, I used to use... So, longsword, I used it for almost all of... a lot of my time in World. I had like nearly 700 hunts with the longsword. I'm fairly... I'm not as good as I used to be, anywhere near, but I've still got the tips. I learned a lot. I learned quite a few little nice tricks from my time playing... maining longsword, I should say. Of course, I've always played longsword, I just mained it mainly in World for a while. Ah, obviously it doesn't show now with the counter being a bad miss like that. I do like in Wilds that with the Spirit Blade attacks, you can decide what kind of attack it does based on your direction, etc. It's like it's not always the same animation, and you can get yourself in more favourable positions. What? I used the cleanser? Oh well. Hirobami just almost killed me. That's just rude. Yeah, I saw you move your hand, your leg. Get me in there? Nice. Free spirit gauge level. We take those. Hello, Yazan. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. I'm sorry you didn't get the opportunity to join us in with yesterday. But as mentioned, of course, this isn't a Roblox stream right now. I'll be bringing back Roblox every now and then for, say, the weekend streams, but otherwise, this is Monster Hunter Wilds. You played with your best friend? Awesome. Then you still had a good time with it. That's what I like to hear. So that's good. Take the counter. Stab. Thanks for that, Jin. Definitely wasn't just trying to build up my spirit gauge on you or anything. So you finished school, so you won't go to school tomorrow on Saturday. Hey! Good for you. Good, good. You might study on Saturday. Absolutely. Sounds like a good thing to be doing. Depth perception fails me once again. I could see you were rearing up to do the roar, my guy. I might not be able to aim things based on my vision, but I sure as hell can see your attacks a mile away. Hell yeah. Only cool kids skip school. The reverse actually, only the kids that think they're better than school skip school. It's not cool to skip school. Chuck me a beat. Oh no. Whew. I actually managed to get the counter off in time somehow. Thanks to Wilds having quicker recover timers from various attacks on Longsword. Because Longsword wasn't fair and balanced enough as it was, they had to make it stronger in Wilds. Where's my weapon? Honey, where is my super soup? Right, it's going up the wall. You know the drill. 1. What will I stream tomorrow and will I even stream? Today's Thursday, right? I do usually try to stream on Fridays, Yazan. There's a few times where I tend to skip some days every now and then, rather than stream every single day. But tomorrow, what would I stream on a Friday? We'll see. Probably something like... Maybe Black Ops runs, if you were to ask me right now. Get my zombies grind on the go. Let's not attack. Right. Let's do the big boy wake up. Yeet. Nice. Yeah, you can only join me for Roblox. Yeah, that's the thing. Also, look at that. I cleared the damage check so hard it didn't even do an eclipse in this phase. Man, I have cooked this run. However, Yazan, if you see me on Roblox ever and I'm not streaming, feel free to just join me. If like I'm playing Dead Rails or something and we can play together, just always feel free to just join in. I think I added you, right? So we can still play together properly at another time. Alright, let's show it off again. Barrel bomb. Yeah, this is a big dragon. So giant spiky lizard is a very accurate description. Bang. Take none damage. Move on with our day. Nice miss, my guy. I'll take my free spirit gauge, thank you. This isn't a eclipse attack, this is just the stupid ice in the ground attack. Oh! That actually clips me on my way down from a spirit helm breaker. Interesting. Now I know. I do think the player hitbox on the spirit helm gauge is a little bit wonky anyway, in my opinion. What do I know? I didn't make the game. Ow. I shouldn't have been in focus mode. That's a me issue. So yeah, if you're... one of the best advices I can give if ever you're trying to play longsword is just go for the counters. Doesn't matter how much of the inside gauge you've got, just go for the counters. If you get it, you save yourself from taking hits, and you get another level of your spirit gauge. Like, there's no harm in going for it, really. You use the inside gauge to build the outside gauge. There's a few instances where you get used to it, where you know to not do that, but most of the time, if you're not too sure, just go for it. Ah, I missed because I'm bad. Actually, because I wasn't in focus mode. Which leads to the same result. Yeah, nice try. See? You totally missed me, and I got my level back. All using the counter does is resets your inside gauge, not your outside gauge. Oh yeah, everyone misses. But like, that was an obvious... that should have been an obvious hit. Counter. I mean, I'm not close enough to follow up with an attack, but you can see how orchestrated this guy's attacks are. Okay, in comes the... that? I was meant to say slam. I got stuck on the word slam. Don't mind me. That was a little early, but still managed to not get hit. So we take that as a win. Nice. Oh man, the hand was just out of position for me to actually hit it for the counter spirit gauge. My counter was correct, the attack didn't land though. Oh, that wasn't correct, that was terrible. Let's just move away and heal up. Nice. Again, I didn't get the counter hit off, but I didn't take damage. Jindahad slams are very choreographed, but I got disorientated just there. Didn't know which way I wanted to aim. Ow. That's not nice. Come on, this has been a good run up till now. Don't tell me that I'm going to whiff a decent time just from being a derp. Probably. Another eclipse. Alright. Phone show off last time wasn't a fluke. Again. Wait till close enough. Down on the floor. Really, I should be doing it right next to Jindaha so I can get up and maybe take advantage of the temporary wound. But you kind of get pushed away at the beginning of its build up. So sometimes that's not always feasible. That's it, get me in for the counter. Thank you. Down you come. Yeah, I knew he was roaring. Luckily I was in the air though, so it cancels most of the timing of the animation. And down you come. That wasn't an awful time. Actually, that was a really good time. Actually, I take it back. That's not bad. That's like, for me, that's probably in the top 10% of the runs I've done versus JD for timing. Then again, longsword is just bonkers when you can get the counters and you get that good run going. Right. Again, if there's any weapon requests, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just continue to do my own thing. Oh, didn't I say I was going to maybe show you the power clashes with Heavy Bowgun? I think I power clashes with Heavy Bowgun versus Uthduna. I seem to recall.
Yes.
And then, Portable, you said the Guardian Arc build, Heavy Bowgun has Pierce? Yeah, you said it was the Guardian Arc build. Cool. I might create that in the future and, you know, just hippity hoppity, your build is now my property. Even though, you know, every build slightly differently if you're not following a build video or nothing. I prefer not following specific build videos, to be fair. I like to just throw stuff against the wall and see how I feel with it. To be honest. Exactly. It's not just about free will either, it's just not... oh yeah, actually, I was about to say it's not just free will, it's about not necessarily having to conform. But I suppose that's the same answer, isn't it?
Don't let them go to waste.
I just realised as I was saying it. Right. Yeet over the side. Please? So yeah, this is just so you can see that you can do it. Hopefully I get the timing right on this at some stage in the hunt. For now, let's just sneak attack, bang, and just do the usual couple shots off. Go on, do the attack. Wrong attack type. It's the one where he slides along the floor. Can't remember if you have to do the guard animation or if you have to just let yourself naturally guard. It's one of the two and I can't remember which. It might just be a natural guard. I'll try again without going into the guard animation. Well, I think I was wrong by going into guard mode. I can't remember, but I know you can do it. I was just going to show it off. If you know that you've done it, then I don't necessarily need to worry about showing it off. There we go. And then you just spam buttons and bang. How cool is that? It's cool with the heavy bowgun, I think. Because you also get the you also get the shots. Shame that there's a cooldown between each power clash, and you can't just do power clash after power clash. That'd be cool. Can you stop running away, Uthuna? Oh yeah, this is another monster I like to hunt the heck out of, Portable. So for me it's Jin Dahad and Uthuna are my more favoured ones to hunt. I'll need to warm up with more raid owls ready for when we get arch-tempered. See? Perfect guard. Pow. The waves vary in size. That was not a perfect guard. Yeah, the waves can vary in size, to be fair. And that was not a quick enough eat. That's why I say that dives are free. Because I could have avoided that just by diving properly. It might be, yeah, because you're closer to the shots. That's very true, Portable. You raise a good point. You get a different perspective when you're aimed in. Like a different field of vision, FOV. And that could make a big effect on how it appears to be, even if it's not the actual case. Oh. I wasn't expecting the break. That's why I went into guard mode. Oh. That's right, it takes forever to get the damn buttons going. This is why I don't like using the focus blast with heavy bowgun. It just feels so cumbersome. I don't mind it as much with light bowgun. It's just the heavy bowgun one just feels off. Maybe that's just me. Marvellous. And my cat just put him to sleep. They did a great job with all three apexes. Yeah, they did. I mean, technically there's four, right? Because you've got Gormagala, Raydal, Uthuna, and Arkfeld. Unless you're not counting Gore as an apex, or I'm messing up something in the system. I did not come with over ammo here. Oh yeah, I was too close. I'm not playing spread bowgun from World or Wild or Rise. This is a Wild's bowgun. Stop being so close. Yeah, I didn't know if you class in Jin Dahad and Gormagala as specific Elder Dragons rather than Apex. Not that it makes much of a difference in the description, does it really? But they're the 5 main biggies of this game so far. Until we get Lagiacrus, and we're getting Lagiacrus. If we don't get Lagiacrus, I'm going to riot. Just saying. Right, jump attack time. Yeah! That actually did something useful. Got rid of the water veil. I didn't think it was going to be that low of health, but that worked. Oh, that was a temporary wound, and the amount of time it takes to load the special wyvern ammo is longer than it takes for the wound to be there. So pointless. So pointless. He says while being a negative Nancy. I'm just going to back off a little bit. Yeah, you keep attacking my cat. I'm just going to back off and fire a little bit, buddy. Oh man, didn't even get the power clash again. Not enough time had elapsed. I don't remember what other weapons in this loadout. I don't think it matters, but let's maybe have a go with it. I imagine it would be a great sword. Based on how I do things. It's a sword and board? Fine. Give me that sword and board. It's too late that time. No? I call shenanigans. I was way too late on that. Nice. Go forth, my little sword and board. Also, sword and board is fair and balanced in Monster Hunter as always. Yeah, that's true. Oh! So when you do I haven't done a... Okay, that was my first focus attack with the sword and shield. You can choose the kind of attack you do. Interesting. Surprised I hadn't done the focus attack with the sword and board yet. I thought I'd already tried all of the stuff out for them. Yeah, that's true. So true. Yeah, you can choose whether you do an upswing bash. Upswing bash is cool though. I like that. Also, this build's not got anything to... This build's not got anything to fuel the sword and board. And look at it just doing like 35 damage a hit. Oh yeah, and dinner plate, by the way, just casually allowing me to power clash. No, that's not the one. That's the one. Upswing bash. Hit me. Ah, and then you can do a follow-up attack when you're in the air. I still need to play more with sword and board. So sword and board's another weapon that needs a proper loadout. I have a loadout for it, but it's a boilerplate, crappy, go get stuff build. Now, wake up with a sword and board, by the way, used to be going for perfect rush. Then you would time it like that. But I think they've changed how the perfect rush combo works now, so that's not necessarily the best wake up anymore. Again, there's an asterisk in there with the text more testing required. Just floating around. Are you going to the second one? Okay, no. I didn't think so. That might be just dolphin diving. Also, don't forget, the sword and board also can just KO. Sword and board can do literally everything. Ridiculous. You can power clash, you can KO. Got some pretty decent damage. Like, there's very little downsides to the sword and shield. It's your classic one size fits all. I'm just rusty with it here in Wilds. So it's not the best. It's not the best stellar. It's not the best stellar gameplay, as it were, and nor is it a build that emphasises how good the sword and shield actually is. Yeah. Upswing bash. Then we'll plunge. Yeah. Nice. Lots of damage. Some damage, not a lot of damage. So anyway, how about that, Whoa, no. Musubi came in from the wrong angle. And then I stunlocked myself and skill issued myself out. That's totally my fault. Whoops. Excuse me, my guy, coming through. Beep, beep. Come here. Come here, Uthduna. I'm about to make your day so much worse. Don't make me hit you with knives. I will do it. Okay, so Uthduna's exhausted. Come on, give me the mount. Also, this ledge has been pretty solid. Because of Uthduna's size, it actually was letting me just go back onto the ledge every time. I was just too dirt to realise that at the time. Yeah, I think hunt-wise my favourite of the apexes is Jin Dahad. But the best in looks has probably got to be Uthduna here for me. I just like it. It reminds me of a koi carp. It's got carp vibes. It's moving to a new area. Gee, I hope it isn't. Come on, finish it off before it runs away. Nah, my throwing knives didn't do enough damage. The carry is lost. Probably tastes like tuna. Yeah, it looks like a carp and probably just tastes like tuna. Alas, we can only cook raw meat. Not raw fish. I mean, I'm not much of a fish enjoyer anyway. Down you go. Not bad. A little slow, but I was messing around. Funnily enough, my lance times are generally faster than that against Uthduna, and that's why I play a lot of that's why I played quite a few Uthduna hunts, because lance versus Uthduna is so satisfying. Mind you, I've also done a couple gun lances against it. Right. Anything else on the itinerary that you would like to see in particular? Question mark? Feel free to let me know. If not, I might just do some, I don't know, insect glaive here. Oh, actually, if you've got anything, let me know. I will just be managing my kinsects real quick. So, this kinsect is the highest level one. I want to restart with both of them and see what I can make. Play whatever I like. Sure thing. So let's go with a mole drone. Insufficient funds or materials. I don't have enough wing drake hides to make a ghoul shad. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I kind of wanted to maybe make that. I normally prioritize speed on my insects. Yeah, I need wingdrake hides, man. This is what happens when you don't hunt small monsters.
That's a good choice.
Question is, I don't know what I want to play with, and I don't know what I want to hunt. We've now reached an impasse. I could maybe hunt some lalabarinas and go for some crown hunting. I'm very low on crowns so far. Or guardian arcvelds. You know what? Maybe guardian arcvelds. I don't think I've got any. I know I don't have any investigations. There's an optional for one, right? Tempered Radau, you're not quite what I want. Tempered Lalabarina, I actually will take you. Save as investigation. Maybe we do that instead. And you know what? You mentioned Frenzied earlier, Portable. There's a Frenzied Yarn Cook who sat right here. Let's mix it up. Something about variety being the lice of Spife. What's thick and brownie? A brown. Nice. You know what? That's not even wrong. That is just so true. That one speaks to the heart. Right, young cuckoo. You are paralyzed because the little guys here are funny little jokers and like to just paralyze everything. Unlucky for you. Right, let's see here. Let's grab yellow. Wait a second, does young cuckoo have a green? Its tail is green. Okay, so they still have quite a few greens in. I've seen a couple, but it seems to be as rare than it used to be. Every monster used to have green. Now it seems to be quite rare. Oh, that was a quick mount. I forget sometimes that insect glaives are actually pretty good for mounting. I'll be honest. Let's get all 3 wounds. Let's not get all 3 wounds. Insect glaive is a... yeah, well, it needed to be slightly buffed, Portable, because it was so weak in Rise. Quite honestly. They proper brought Insect Glaive to the ground in Rise. Because they let everybody go in the air, so... the aerial capability part of the Insect Glaive was... oh, is that it? I'm done? Right? Okay? Sure? That was, quick, I'll say. I was not actually expecting that, if I'm quite honest. They have 20% health. Ah, that'll explain it. It's not like I'm cool or anything, it's just that it's super easy to defeat. Gotcha. Well, Hirobami's here, so you're next on the target list, I'm afraid. You showed up is your problem. Alright, down you come. I like the little... I do quite like the strip and pole mount finisher. It's kind of cool. I was then about to do this big special hit. You screwed me. How dare you? And then you'll run away. You coward. Joins the battle. Roars at me. Runs away. Doesn't elaborate further. You're not the thing. Oh yeah, no, refuses to elaborate, leaves. No, it's still trying to make me do young cuckoo. Okay. I'll manually do it then, don't worry. Millsy, I got this. You just hang tight. I do like though that the Kinsects now give you the essences from main attacks rather than just what I'm doing now. I like that you've got the flexibility in how you get the Kinsect essences. Right. Oh, I didn't actually grab yellow. I thought I grabbed yellow. I will admit, by the way, that what you're seeing here is not exactly peak Insect Glaive gameplay. I just enjoy playing Insect Glaive. It's fun just to derp around. But I really like the new special big attack, as you can probably tell from my obsession with constantly trying to get it off. Yeah, this Kinsect is too slow. I want to make a far faster one than this. Faster Kinsects are almost always the best Kinsects, in my opinion. Okay, that gave 3. Wow, what a finicky 3 Hirobami has. It's like the back, but like a very specific spot. Okay, I got it again. Somehow? I don't even know how. It just kind of worked. Down you come. Yeah. Right, let's see here. Can I make this work? I don't think so. And something else woke him up. Okay. Fair enough. Can't even be mad. That missed a couple of the procs, but it was still okay. Because I've got another one straight back, because, you know, fair and balanced mechanic is fair and balanced. Yeah. And then I missed the attack anyway, so it works both and against me there. Right, time for a big wake-up attack. Ready? Yeah. I know Kung Fu. Right. It's just so flashy. I think the Insect Glaive is more flashy than the Longsword as a relative amount in Wilds. Something about the Insect Glaive feels so much more flashy in Wilds. I thought I hit the focus attack there. The only problem with I've said this before, but the only problem with the Kinsect Glaive's focus attack is that it's a long animation, and if you whiff the actual hitting of the wound, you're going to have a bad time. Like that, see? I'm just wasting time waiting to get back down to be able to do it again. I suppose it's a skill issue, but like, and then it's like the results of not doing the thing properly, but still. Nice. Let's make 2 wounds here. One on the back. One on the head, and I'll bring it down via the one on the back, I think. If Hirobami was an Anglophone, it would say stop dancing on my back. That's true. Well, it's not. It's a ribbon. It's just like a long ribbon with a mouth. Ah, missed. Yeah, nice miss. And there's another Hirobami here? No, it was a Gypceros. I thought I saw a thingy out the corner of my eye. Oh, you were that close to death. Well. Oh well. And let's have a look here. Where's Elmo? As always, right next to me. Yeah, I totally see it as like just like a big ribbon with a mouth. Let's do that Lalabarina, but maybe prep.
Not forgetting anything?
Yeah, sure, exactly. So true, so true. Okay, fine. I'll prepare at the proper tent, Elmo. Whatever. It's gonna get intense.
Let's be on our way.
I heard from the others.
Let's give this a go. As for the skills in the missing slots, I don't really know what I'm going to do. Let's just stick in, I don't know, maximum might, divine protection, steadfast. Just want to get it done real quick so we can get on with the hunt. Tenderizer, sure, and guess what? Or maximum might. Moving on. I'll need to sort that out properly. That doesn't feel correct. There we go. Come on, Millsy, catch up. There you go. Bang. I know I could have sneak attacked, but I have the 50s Tradwife drip. Hell yeah, I like the Clark outfit. I think it's quite cool. Sorry if that's... Oh, I don't give a shit if it's insensitive. I don't know if it's... Doesn't bother me any. I don't see it as insensitive. But yeah, it does act... You know what? Now that you've said it, I can't unsee it. I might actually... That legit makes me unsure as to whether I want to keep this on. Actually, you're right. It's not like, oh, I'm against 50s Tradwife stuff. I'm not saying that. I just, like, I don't know. That thought's going to be in my head now every time I see the armor. Nice miss. A Rathalos has appeared and just immediately got shot out of the air. Bang. Nice. I actually hit the spider. Incredible. Been a surprise move that nobody could see coming. Not even myself. Nice miss. Nice hit. Oh, I just realised I'm not at max health. I walked into the face of danger there. I snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. I'm not very good with the Lalabarina fight because it's just red everywhere. And, yeah. That's not my colour. I'll say that much. If it didn't live out in a red river with red pollen everywhere, like, I might enjoy this hunt more. But this hunt is a really tedious one for me. Which is a shame. Ow. Nice jump, didn't even see you coming. So I opened up the hunt with a jump attack, so I should be in scope to do one more for the mount. Hell yeah. You've been eating dinner for 2 hours. Sheesh. Damn. Well, if that's me that stopped you from carrying on, I apologise. You should have just carried on eating, mate. Get it while it's hot. Bang. Oh, nice miss. There is a wound on the flower. Oh, I managed to hit the flower, it just was too high. An Owlbreaker Paratoad. Wow, everything's out to paralyze me, it seems, on this one. Crazy stuff. Right, I haven't put down yet. I don't want to do that. I wanted to put down the adhesive ammo. Okay, I messed that up. I thought it was going to be Wyvern Blast. And I just sort of got stun locked. It's on me. Right, so let's go for the sticky ammo. How many procs does Lalabarina give? Probably not many, but I want to see the actual number. A decent amount. Which is good, because it's usable over a better range than Spread Shot is, that's for sure. Almost makes it viable. Again, I'd need to have the proper build to really amplify the pierce effect. Piercing shots is a pretty good deck to have. I mean, this is currently not a great build. I had to put, as you saw, I put together the half of it just on a whim in 2 seconds, just so I had gems in the damn thing. That almost made sense. So it's not like optimized in any sense. That's its booty, in you go. If it works exactly. Right, this is going to be the last hunt, by the way, for the stream. You need to try Gun Lance. Gun Lance isn't too bad in Wilds here. I still maintain that it's never going to be as good as regular Lance, but it's doing its due. Like, I don't hate it. That's what I'll say. Yeah, it's kind of a slow investigation. But if I can think about it, if I get the opportunity to, I'll try and make some more fun meme builds and various other bits to mess around with for future streams. Surprise announcement? Wait, you've got a surprise announcement. Oh, pray tell. Or were you saying I'm giving off a surprise announcement? I've not got any surprise announcements at all. Okay, fine. Surprise announcement. But he touched the butt. No. Anyway, who end things here? So, as usual, shout outs to Mortis, to Q, to Cal, to Portable, to Yazan. And thank you to everyone else who came by to watch. There'll probably be a stream tomorrow. I don't know what of. Probably something like, I don't know, maybe even Holocure or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. See where Whimsy takes me. Yeah, thanks guys. Catch you soon. Peace and love.